Oh, and today is a very big milestone in our battle against COVID-19. It was 1 year ago today that critical care nurse Sandra Lindsay became the very first person in America to get the COVID vaccine. And since then, more than 230 million Americans have gotten at least one vaccine dose. Almost 61% of the U.S. population is now fully vaccinated. The woman who was number one joins us now, Sandra Lindsay, Director of Critical Care Nursing at Northwell Health in Queens. It is so good to see you this morning, Sandra. What do you think of the way that Americans have followed your lead over the past year?
Good morning. Thanks for having me. So I want to acknowledge the progress that has been made since that historic day, December 14, 2020. And I just look back with so much gratitude and also looking ahead because we still have some more work to do.
You know, we definitely have a lot of work to do. So what kind of reaction did you have? You got the Pfizer vaccine?
I did receive the Pfizer vaccine. Besides some mild soreness at the injection site, I didn't have any symptoms with either, and I have now gotten the booster shot as well.
Yeah, I just got my Pfizer booster yesterday. You know, some of us may forget really the horror we experienced with COVID-19 before the vaccines. So how would you describe what you went through at Northwell Health?
Horror is an understatement. During the peak of the pandemic here at Northwell, in all of our hospitals and also in our outpatient sites, we treated more than 230,000 COVID patients. That's a lot of patients. In our hospital at Long Island Jewish Medical Center, we were like the epicenter of New York and within all of our Northwell Health hospitals. It's a stark contrast now to where we were back then, although we're still forward facing with COVID patients, not to the extent that we were thankful for vaccinations, because I cannot imagine the position we would be in right now if it wasn't for vaccinations.
You know, there are.
So
go ahead. I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt.
We're still forward facing with COVID. And so I want people to know that it's not yet over.
Yeah. You know, there are people that suffered from COVID that were hesitant to get vaccinated that are now, promoting it and telling people to get vaccinated because you don't want to go through what I went through. So what do you say when you meet someone who still, despite what we've all gone through, won't get vaccinated?
First, I want to find out from them what they know about the vaccines, because oftentimes when you talk to these folks, they don't really have a valid reason why they don't want to get vaccinated. Some of it is, I don't want anybody telling me what to do, or they don't have accurate information. I also ask, what's driving your fear? And again, sometimes people can't tell you except that they don't want anybody telling them what to do, and they go through a whole bunch of misinformation. At that point, those folks, I can guide in the right direction of where to get accurate information and also share with them my experiences to, minimize their fear.
So New York ranks 7th in the country in the percentage of fully vaccinated people. New Jersey's 8th. How do you feel like we're doing?
I feel like in New York, New Yorkers have definitely rolled up their sleeves and we're moving in the right direction. We need more people on board. We need to be unified in this cause. And so I am counting on New Yorkers and Americans and really just everyone around the world. We see the data and we see that it's not going anywhere and it's not going to go away without action. So I'm really encouraging everyone to just do the right thing.
Yeah, and before I let you go, I wanted to mention the president honored you at the White House. Can you tell me about that experience and what did he say to you?
That experience was just surreal. I could not believe that this young lady from Jamaica, my homeland, was now in the White House meeting the sitting president of the United States. He was just so kind. He kept thanking me and just telling me to let everyone at my institution, my organization, know how appreciative he is of our efforts and our services and just showing up every day. He was mighty, mighty kind.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. What an honor it is to speak with you this morning. Thank you so much for what you do every day to help us battle COVID-19.
Thank you.
All right. Have a wonderful holiday. Nurse Sandra Lindsay, the person who got COVID-19 vaccination #1 a year ago today. Thank you so much again, and continued health to you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Still ahead.